Guys, so I was asked to do a review by Honestly Beau here on YouTube. I'm gonna leave her link, her channel up here if you want to check her out. So thank you, Diana, for requesting this review. And she asked me to do a review on the Neutrogena Shine Control Powder. But I didn't want to just do a review on this. I wanted to compare it to the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder that everyone loves. So these powders are obviously meant for oily skin. And as you know, I've kind of said a lot in my videos that I do have oily skin. In the summertime, it is really, really bad. So this is definitely for oily skin. If you have dry skin, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you have like combination to oily skin, I think this would work great for you. And what I was reading online as well, it claims to last 8 hours. Now, I went out yesterday. I did wear this last night and I wore it for about 5 hours, and I was really surprised that I was not as oily as I normally am. I'm going to read both of the claims on these powders. The Neutrogena one is, I guess, infused with rice protein complex. And from what I've heard, it's that is supposed to absorb all your oils from your face. And I'm going to read the back. It says, instantly eliminates shine for a fresh look that lasts all day, layers visibly over makeup, and it has a matte finish. The Rimmel one claims that it's up to 5 hours natural shine control with natural minerals, helps minimize the appearance of pores. So as these two claim, they are mattifying powders, and I'm going to be comparing both of these. Let's start with the packaging. I definitely love the packaging on this Neutrogena one. It is black and sleek, and you open it up. It has a mirror, so if you want to do touch-ups, it is, you know, the mirror is accessible to you. And it also comes with a sponge, although I don't use the sponge, but it definitely comes in handy if you are on the go. Yeah, I prefer to use a brush over a sponge because this picks up a lot of powder, and you know, it's harder to blend in than a brush. So definitely love the packaging on this. And then the Rimmel Stay Matte packaging, I don't really care for, just because, you know, it's not attached to the powder. And if you have this in your makeup basket, in your makeup bag, it can just fly out. So I don't really like that. This is really cheap as well. It's not as sturdy as this one. It's not attached to it. This one has a mirror. This one does not. So the packaging definitely goes for this one. So you can purchase these powders at any drugstore. I purchased this one at Walmart, and I can't remember. I think I purchased this at Walmart too, or Kmart. So let's talk about the price. The price on the Neutrogena, depending on where you go, I would say is about $11 to $13. So that's pretty expensive versus the Rimmel, which is between $4 to $6, depending on where you go as well. So this one has the better price tag than this one. So the other factor you have to consider is the shade range. The Neutrogena only comes in one shade, and that is translucent or invisible, as they claim. Now, if you are fair skin, this is going to work perfect for you. But if you're medium skin tone to darker skin tone, it can be a little tricky because for me, especially in the summertime, I have to make sure that I blend this powder in because it does leave a white cast on me. So I don't like that factor in this powder because I don't, it just looks white on my skin. So I don't like that. Whereas the Stay Matte powder, I know this comes in a lot of different shade ranges. And my shade is 011 in Creamy Natural. So you can definitely find your shade there. I'm not sure if they have shades for deeper skin tone, but I know they have an array of shades. So that's a big plus for the Stay Matte powder. So the Neutrogena claims that it is a lightweight powder, which I would agree. It's very lightweight. It's not heavy on your skin. It's not going to feel cakey. Let's see the Stay Matte. This one as well is light as well. It doesn't feel cakey on your skin, which I do love. So now I am going to do a demo. Apply the Neutrogena powder on this half of my face, and I'm going to apply the Stay Matte powder on this half of my face. So I'm going to be applying it with this e.l.f. brush. It's like a stippling brush. So this is the Neutrogena. And as you can see, it's already eliminated my oils. See, this is all oily here, and this is not as oily anymore on this side. So it definitely does work. Okay, so now I am going to apply the Stay Matte. This one as well is doing a good job. Okay. So as you can see, my skin is matte. It's not oily anymore as it was before. It looks very nice. I'm going to finish putting on my makeup. I'm going to be running a couple of errands today and with my son, and it's about 9 o'clock right now, and I will come back and check in and show you how it looks. So I'll see you a little bit later. Okay guys, so I'm here to do my check-in. So this morning I powdered with the Neutrogena Shine Control Powder on this side of my face, and I powdered with the Rimmel Stay Matte powder on this side of my face. I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing right now. Of course I'm always going to be oily, but I'm not as oily as I would be by now. So I think these powders are really holding up. I have a mirror back there. So I'm just going to show you. It's been about 5 hours. So I went, ran some errands and went to the grocery store. So I'm back. I do see a little bit of, I do see some oil on my nose here, which is expected on the other side, on the Rimmel side too. So they're about the same, but I can't really tell a difference if, if one side is oilier or not. I don't know if you guys can. Let me know if you can, but to me it looks the same. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with both of these. So I think I'm going to do one last check-in in about 3 hours because you know how it said it holds up about 8 hours. So I do want to test that and see if it really held up to 8 hours. So I will be back a little bit later. Okay guys, so it's been about 8 hours now, and this is my last check-in. So as you can see, I am oily, oilier than my last check-in. So I don't think it holds up to 8 hours like it claims, at least the Neutrogena one. So yeah, more oily around my nose. I have not touched up. So yeah, this is the result after 8 hours with the Neutrogena and 8 hours with the Rimmel Stay Matte. So I'm going to just add some powder again and see how it looks. So I'm going to try it with the Neutrogena. Move it again. Yep. Pretty mattifying again. Maybe just a little bit oily here, a little bit. Okay. So nose is pretty mattified again. So pretty good. And then I'm going to do the Rimmel ones. In case I need to touch up, I'm somewhere and I need to touch up. And here we go. Can you see that? I think I like this one actually a little bit better, the Neutrogena one. As I'm looking in the mirror, I see that this one definitely mattifies a little bit better than the Rimmel Stay Matte, because right here it's not as shiny. I can see in the mirror it's more shiny here. All along here it's a little bit more shiny. So I would say this is more expensive. I would say go with the Neutrogena one. It's really nice, and as you can see, it works really well. If you are oily, I would say give it a go. And I like the product, so go ahead and purchase it. These will be nice for you oily girls for the spring and summer. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.